Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello. Um, okay, for in this time, I will the presentation about the concept of self-zakat management according to the provision of the prevailing law and regulation in Indonesia. The first, I will introduce our team. The first is me. My name is Jajan Hendar. I'm from Faculty of Law, Bandung Islamic University. And the second, Miss Neni Rohaini, same with me from Faculty of Law Bandung Islamic University. And the third is Mr. Asep Hakim Zakiran, same with me from Faculty of Law Bandung Islamic University. Okay, the concept of self-zakat, poverty is phenomenon that is inseparable from the reality of Indonesian people lives because of the nation prolonged economic downturn. For development countries, including Indonesia, the problem of the poverty is phenomenon that color most of its people. Overcoming this problem of poverty, Allah Almighty has given zakat, infak, sodako, and wakaf at Muslim who are able to that they haven't concern for the poor soul that a harmonious relationship between the two is established. Okay, the table of content for this presentation. The first is introduction, the second about concept of zakat, and the third public awareness, and the fourth about the conclusion. Okay, the introduction. Zakat must be managed institutionally in accordance with the Islamic Sharia, the management including planning. So it's important planning, implementing, and coordinating activities in the collection, distribution, and utilization of zakat. Considering that zakat is important, an obligation for Muslims to perfect Islamic law, the government pays attention by establishing law number 28 of the 199 concerning about zakat management or UUPZ. This law is a form of management concern in dealing with the work of the Amil Zakat institution in Indonesia in alleviating poverty. Along with the agreement of the UU visit, automatically the legality of the Amil Zakat institution in Indonesia is already very strong. This also announced the establishment of the new Amil Zakat institution in Indonesia. Okay, so then in the 2011, the government is issues about law number 23 of 2011 concerning the collection, distribution, utilization, and reporting of the zakat. The law was made to improve the usability and result for the management of zakat fund. To the implementation, to the implement the law. The implementing rule are used, namely Government Regulation number 14 of the 2014 concerning the implementation of Zakat Law number 20 of the 2011 concerning about Zakat management. Okay, Zakat is one of the important instrument in effort to the alleviate poverty. The more zakat collection and the more target it will be in its distribution, the more able it will be to reduce existing poverty. Zakat has a crucial role in economic growth and development. The community is implemented in its implementation of zakat management is often carried out independently, which is carried out in mosque. So, what is the concept of zakat? Self zakat, I think, in Indonesia, of course. Okay, the concept of zakat. Zakat management activity can be known as stipulated in Law Number 23 of the 2011 about zakat management. Government regulation about the Republic Indonesia number 14 of the 2014 about the implementation of law number 20 of 2011 concerning zakat management, and the Minister of the Religious Affairs Regulation number 4052 of the 2014 about the term and procedures for the calculating zakat mal and zakat fitrah and utilizing zakat for produce business. It starts and the beginning zakat management activities including planning, implementation, coordinating the collection, distribution, and the utilization of zakat. So the concept of zakat, the first is planning. What the planning? How to planning? And the implementation. How to implementation? How do? And the control. Who? Who is the control the con who is the control the management of zakat? And the the last is the supervisor. The planning. In zakat management, the initial process need be planned. Conceptually, planning is the process of determining the goal and the objective to be achieved, the action that must be implemented, the form of organization that speaks to achieve them, and the people responsible for the activity to be carried out by the agency or large, not large. Okay, and how to the about the implementation of zakat? The implementation of zakat requires zakat managers who are the professional, have a competency and the commitment in a coordinate with the activities and care out relating to the criteria for the implementation zakat and the criteria for the leader of army zakat agencies or institution. I think it must be Muslim, Mukallaf is a measure Muslim who is the sensible in the mind, who is already to accept to for the responsibility to taking care and the fire of the people. Okay, and the next, the implementation. The implementation I think must be to active for the zakat collection, zakat distribution, utilization of zakat, and zakat reporting. And so important for them. And the the management zakat I think have a controlling. Army zakat must be good at socialization of zakat, but through mass media, print media, and electronic media, and the community with the aim that the public will grow their awareness of the importance of zakat ownership. The first, establishment of zakat collection unit. B. For B, opening of zakat reception corner, and the C, opening a bank account. I think like that for the controlling and the supervisory. Conceptually and the operationally, supervisory system effort to establish performance on the planning to design an information feedback system to compare actually performance with the present predetermined to the establish whatever and determination occurred and the measure the significant observes determination in order to take the necessary remedial measure to the accident. I think like that for the supervision about the management zakat, I think. And the third, three, about the public awareness. What? The There are factors that cause people relation about zakat in basis last, namely relocation factor. I think the followed by location factor with the service factor. I think the trust factor, and I think like that for the public awareness must be fully for about the management zakat. And so the collected zakat must be distribution to the mustahik in accordance with the Islamic law. And this distribution carried out based on the priority scale, taking into account the principle of equality, justice, and territoriality. And the conclusion about uh, this management zakat, I think so very important for the safe zakat management according to the provision of the laws and regulation begin with the collecting of zakat to determine the level of zakat that must be paid by muzaki to make our collect calculation of his zakat obligation. After the collect, the Amir Zakat Committee carry out the distribution of zakat. This distribution was distributed to mustahik in according with the Islamic law. I think like that. Okay, thanks a lot for your attention. Thank you and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.